It's a great morning to leave Hamburg. I'm in Hamburg. I've been here 2 weeks. This was my house. That's on my bike, clearly. I was hosted by an Italian girl, but she doesn't want to be in camera. This was my sleeping area. I had a good time in Hamburg. I was able to replace the left bearing of my bottom bucket was fucked, and I think I replaced it in Poland. Was probably bad quality, and the combination of snow, ice, and salt, mud. Probably the spare parts lately are not that good quality. It's very difficult to find good quality spare parts. But I got the bearings replaced for free here in Hamburg. They were used ones because the mechanic didn't have the new one. But it's good. Here in Hamburg, I got also the booster vaccination. I got a Moderna booster shot.
Okay. Morena. Okay. Ready.
Didn't feel anything.
Perfect.
Are you sure you did it?
Sure. Sure. It's on, right? Perfect.
But there was a little problem with bureaucracy in printing out the QR code, and they made it only for 3 months. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I have all my certification papers, so hopefully at some stage I'm able to get another QR code that is valid for a longer time. My knee still hurt, and I'm really concerned, and I don't know what to do now. So I'm trying to do short days. Today I'll do 50 kilometers or 60, I think, 60 something. And then the following day I'll have maybe the same amount to get to Bremen. I'll take a few days off in Bremen, and let's see how it goes. I'm all packed. I wish I could take that bike or this bike. They're very light. But yeah, let's go. It's the first time since October that I'm wearing sunglasses. It's gonna be for a few minutes only. And this is Hamburg. Let's see. This is actually probably a posh area of Hamburg. There are very nice houses, very nice cars, and the shops are very expensive. Very, very expensive grocery shops around here. Class Meyer. This place is full of those no bikes allowed signs, and I thought I couldn't cross the river. I need to cross the river. There's no fucking bridges. They don't like bridges on the Elbe, I think. And so yeah, I need to take another barge, but I thought I couldn't. But I asked a few people, and they just said no, the sign is because you cannot cycle in this area, but you are allowed to take the bike on the barge to go on the other side. It's very confusing, no? To me, this sign means no bikes allowed, but what would I know? Leaving Hamburg, the Elbe River. The boat arrived. Let's see how much does it cost. €2.70 for a 2 minutes ride with a fucking boat, and there was nobody to check the ticket. But an idiot. I should have not bought it. I crossed 51 countries over a bunch of continents, and only in Germany they charge to pump up your tires. Fucking hell. Hopefully they're not gonna start charging breathing air. This is the only bit of dirt that I do today. Today short day, 60 kilometers. Not too long, but only paved. What a day to leave Hamburg. Sunshine all day. It's getting a little cloudy now. The days are getting longer. I think in a couple of days it should snow. Even today I arrived in the dark. I kinda misjudged. My host lives 15 kilometers further than I thought. So I took it easy, take some breaks to save my knee, but yeah, then I realized I had to cycle another 15 kilometers, so I cycled about 70 something kilometers. But I think I'm arrived here, very, very close. At the end of this village, there should be the farm where I'm gonna spend the night. Martens was my host for the last 2 nights. Where are we?
We are in a small village called Rockstedt between Bremen and Hamburg.
That's it. But the interesting thing is that this is a big farm, fairly big, I would say.
It's medium size, I'd say. Yeah.
And how old is the farm?
Oh, the farm.
How many generations have been here?
I'm not 6 generations with this family name, but it goes back to till 12th, 13th century probably.
And your father is German, but your mother is from Netherlands.
Yes, Dutch passport, yes,
Yeah.
because my grandparents came here because there's a military base, used to be a military base here from the Netherlands.
And in this farm, it's a traditional farm. So you have chickens, you have pigs.
Yes.
And that's really very nice.
Yeah.
The pig farm looks nice. And but also you have some innovative projects and some other businesses that you're trying to scale. You show me the algae operation.
Yes.
Can you tell us how did that came about in the north of Germany?
The-
You're producing algae.
Yeah, it's microalgae, so it's in water ponds, and we thought of a different idea for the farm. So basically, we knew like pig production and pig fattening was not the thing we want to do the next 100 years. Probably it's probably not the future. So then we came up with the algae idea and started in 2016. And there's a biological plant close by who's delivering the heat for heating up all the ponds. With the microalgae.
And what is this bros?
Bruce, that's the farm name, and that's what we use for our delivery company. So we run an online shop who's focusing on regionally produced food and groceries. And you can order online till 5 p.m. and then we deliver it by our own the next day. And it started with a bread roll delivery only on Sunday morning when I was 11 years old with my brother. And in 2019, in December 2019, we started the 7 days a week delivery.
And what kind of products do you deliver?
We deliver, most products are vegetables, fruits, meat from this area, cheese, and actually we already have everything you get at the supermarket as well. So it's like 1,500 articles online.
Oh, that's a big operation. And it was... for me, it was very interesting to visit this farm and this family because they are very busy, they are very entrepreneurial, and it was nice to see also like with this online shop, because it's an online shop, how they are trying to scale it up and seeing the operation, the day-to-day things, all the storage, It was very interesting, but also the algae farm for me was very interesting. And I tasted the algae, and it's quite nice to
it's
eat,
quite tasteless. It's an interesting product. Yeah.
And you have plans also to sell directly to consumers for the algae.
We want to bring our own brand into the market this year.
And at the moment, where do you sell the algae? Who's buying the algae?
It's B2B partners, so other companies that then sell it to the customer by themselves. And so that's why we
for supplements or
supplements. Yes, most use it for supplements.
And you have also projects for research with different universities.
We do some research projects there with universities, and for example, the Alfred Wegener Institute is an ocean institute here in North Germany, and we do macroalgae. That's like the big algae you can see with your eye directly. And we tested how we can produce it on land, like in a glass house. And also we do a research project where we extract a pigment from the algae. So we break the cells and then extract a blue pigment from it called phycocyanin.
Wow, there's loads of things that they're doing here. I was really impressed. And I think in June you do an open farm festival as well, yeah?
We are in the process of planning it, yes.
Yeah. So maybe by the time this video is out, the festival is going to be, because I'm always a few months...
19th of June.
Yeah, so if the 19th of June, you are in north of Germany, between Hamburg and Bremen, you can come and visit them.
Yeah, just give me a call.
Let's hit the road. It's very windy. Here we are a little bit sheltered. And the winds are around... my app says 44 kilometers per hour. A while back there was a few trees that they fell on the road. Short day to Bremen to save my knee. Let's see if I can build up some resilience. The dirt roads in the forest, they're very heavy. It rained a lot. And they also go with machinery in the winter inside. You can see there the loggers as well. So the roads are very heavy, and riding on this mud is gonna overload my knee. So yeah, that's why I'm taking the path of least resistance and just stay on the bike lane. The windmills are spinning. Super windy today. Look at this.
Underneath the covers, California colors, pictures burned into my mind. Call it fascination, just infatuation. I know it's just a matter of time. Selective amnesia, a game I always...
I just arrived to my host house, and he had left the keys into these bushes, into these blue rocks. Yeah, very safe. Park my bike, and I think there is a storage in the cellar where I can safely store the bike, and then I'll go to my host apartment. I'm leaving host number 1 Daniel in Bremen, and I'm heading to host number 2. It was a nice day with Daniel, and I decided to stay a few more days, and I'll be heading to host number 2 that lives in a different area in the north of Bremen. Now I have an escort here in the city center of Bremen, Sebastian, long-time followers of mine. He's a guy that sent me a donation to try the marzipan hot chocolate in Lübeck, and this is the city center of Bremen. I think this is the Rathaus. This is the Rathaus, yeah?
Yeah, this is the Rathaus. Yeah.
This is the Rathaus, guys. And that's the main cathedral. Nice.
It's the Roland.
Let's have a look around. Downtown Bremen. And the Polizei is there. We stopped here because that's the Beck's Brewery. It's originally from Bremen. And we're gonna take a picture for all the alcoholics. Heading into Bremen North, and it's very swampy. There's lots of water, there's lots of swamps around here. Got to Bremen North in the pitch dark.